Hello tubes, welcome to a somewhat warm and wet Tuesday evening. I'm going to start doing some stuff to the truck here. I've got a steering kit I want to put in. It's a 7/8 heim joint DOM tubing steering kit, and I'd like to replace all of my crap that I got going on here, well, minus the track bar, but these steering links I got here are, well, mainly this drag link here has been a slight issue, and it's not necessarily its fault. When I built this custom track bar, it got extended 3 inches, and so what that did is that technically shortened my drag link, and it's given me a lot of bump steer, and they're no longer at the right angles anymore. So especially after I lifted this another 4 inches when I put the new springs in. So the new steering kit I got, like I said, runs DOM tubing, and we get heim joints with that, so we'll get a little bit better setup instead of these ball jointed ends. Anyways, what it's going to do is our drag link is going to be mounted on top of the knuckle here. It will no longer be connected here. So we'll just have a straight piece of DOM all the way across, and then we'll have a link under here, and then our drag link will come up top here, and that should give me roughly another 3 inches on the drag link, and it will put, or should put, this at a better angle to be matched with the track bar. But what I really want is just a little bit more length on it, so that these are changing direction, length at the same time is what we want, and that'll get rid of our bump steer. It is a little humid today. Just a little humid. I've had someone get mad at me for using side cutters to pull these out. It's like, who cares? Oh, look at that. What size is that? 7/8? Sure. Oh, was that loose? Well, I think the first thing I'm gonna put a stand under the hub here. So this, I think that was loose. I couldn't even tell. This thing drove super straight down the road. Let's get an actual hammer, Jimmy. I think that was loose though, this whole time. Yeah, I'm probably gonna need brake pads on this thing soon. This side's a little less than the other, surprisingly. Get out of there. Yeah, that's been in there a minute. I've only had this on several off-road adventures, so well, at least I know I had good travel with this drag link. It's still got a lot more to go. Cool. I'm done looking for a socket size, so I'm just gonna reef on it like that. Look at this, dude. I've been in mud, salt water, everything, and this just come out like butter. A lot of people leave the nut on. I don't know why, but we're not leaving it on because we're replacing that shit. So what I wanted to see is, I've got a 3/4 inch drill bit, and what I wanted to do was, we're gonna have to bore this out for the bolt hole, but I wanted to make sure it wasn't loose at the bottom here. So, yep. Oh, good. Yeah, we'll be able to put this in a drill. What we'll do is we'll actually jack this back up. We'll take the red stand and we'll put it under here, and then I'll lock the hub in place, or this whole assembly. And then that way we'll take a jack, put it under a drill, and we'll push on this. We'll use it as a press, and we'll drill this all the way out so we can fit our 3/4 inch bolt in there. So that makes me feel pretty good that that's going to work. So I believe on the axle portion, or the toe link, we use these spacers here. At least that's how I'm going to do it, because I don't want to go too tall on the other side. So we'll do it like this. Oh yeah, that's going to be perfect. And this is smaller than the actual ball joint that was there, so we won't have any room problems. Yeah, we just got to drill that out, and we can get a bolt in there. This is going to be coming from the underneath. We got some thick tubing, so I hope we don't hit the axle housing. If we do run into a problem where we're going to hit the axle housing, we can adjust the stop on this to where it only comes so far, which I think, honestly, what we'll do is we'll have this stop just before that U-joint starts to bind up, and then I think that'll put us in a good position. Drilling that pitman arm is going to be fun. We might actually have to take that pitman arm off, and it looks like we can do it without taking the track bar off. This might be hard for you to see at that angle, but I've got this broom handle kind of mocked up. This is where I want to go. I'm going to put my link on the top, and then have it on the bottom here, and that puts it almost at the same line, almost perfectly parallel with the track bar. We'll make our drag length the same length as this track bar, and what we'll do is we'll adjust the steering wheel if we need to, like where the pitman arm is. And then if we need to adjust the steering wheel position, I can do that with my Borgeson steering shaft. So that's a thing that we'll do later. And obviously when we put these links together, we're gonna make it so we have lots of adjustment. That way we can go in and out. We can get it perfect. I just want to make sure we have enough down travel. So the only thing I don't like about this, I feel like it's a little limited. I want to get some PVC pipe, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to use that as our mock-up tube, so we can kind of mock up our links. That way when we cut up our actual tube, we're doing one round of cuttings. We're not having to order more tube because we screwed up. This toe link right down here is about 55 inches. Let's see what we got it here, and I had the toe pretty much perfect. We're gonna go end to end here. 56 roughly. So yeah, and then I gotta go measure the tube they gave us. Hopefully that's long enough with the ends and everything put into it. Alright. Here's my steering kit. just need one for right now. They're both the same length. This stuff is beef right here, I tell you what. I'm looking forward to this because it's hard, and I'm probably going to put a hydraulic ram on this. I've been talking about that for a little bit now. So they gave us a 54-inch piece. Some different ends here. Empty all that out. This is a left-hand thread. We'll do left-hand thread on the left-hand side of the truck. And they would do right-hand thread on the right-hand side of the truck. We'll get this threaded on all the way. We're gonna weld this all together at my friend Scott's place, or at least that's my plan. Scott, I'm gonna need your help. And we're gonna rose butt these too, like I did my track bar. So I'm gonna do something like this. I'm gonna have this many threads so that we have enough in and out adjustment. And this thing she's in there quite a ways, so it's not one to thread in. That looks like left hand also. Well, did they give us two different? Oh, is that just our indicator that that's a left hand, right hand? So how many threads did I leave here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I got 5 threads stick out. Well, I don't really like that. I wanted to have I don't know what I want. Yeah, these are left and right. So this is the right hand thread. This is the left hand thread. That's kind of odd. Okay. Kind of wish they were all like this because I can drill a bigger hole and have a lot more positive, you know, ka-clunk in there. Okay, from center to center. So that put us at 60 inches, having our links in there. So we need to cut off like 4 inches off of here. But like I said, we're gonna get PVC and we're gonna do it that way. Okay, I just discovered something here. So this is the first time messing around with heim joints. So I'm learning this as I go. So this one with these guys right here, it has just a little bit less travel than these pieces right here. I don't know if you can tell, but this one, we're going to use this for that end. Is this thread on there? Perfect. I get the nuts on here. So on this, I'm going to leave it where we've got this much thread. So we got, I think we'll do something like that. And then when we tighten up the jam nut, we have adjustment. This is our drag link. This is going to sit on top of the knuckle. This is going to be below the knuckle. Let's go straight across under the knuckle on the driver's side. Of course, this is going to get shortened to the length we need. And this will go in here. And this will go up to our pitman arm. And that's it. So now, like I said, we'll be pulling on this part of the knuckle instead of pulling on right here. This will give us, going from here to here gives us about 3 inches. And then with some adjustment that we have at the steering box, we can get this drag link to the exact same length as our track bar. And like I said, that will should get rid of about 99% of my steering or bump steer. This is gonna be pretty cool. So what we gotta do is we gotta drill out the knuckles, the pitman arm. We gotta get some grade 8 bolts. We're gonna run normal grade 8 bolts for just initial setup and test out. But later I'm gonna get those freaking ones that Caterpillar uses, those really gnarly, like super hard ones. I'll order a few of those and keep those with me. The regular grade 8 ones end up snapping over time, and from what I've seen, like on Bleep and Jeep, they use the Caterpillar grade 8 bolts, and they hold up to their use. What are you doing? Why are you hooking onto me, huh? I don't want to pick you up. You're hot. No. Just went and picked up some hardware. So what I found is on one of these knuckles, which is going to be the passenger side, we're going to have 2 heims. One for the drag link, one for the toe link. So I measured it out, and it looks like a 6-inch bolt. With all this combined and the knuckle in there, 6-inch bolt is perfect. For ones that are just getting one tie rod in, like this one here, which is going to go to the pitman arm, a 4-inch bolt was perfect for that. So that's what we got. And I got some big washers to go in here too. That was freaking $40 at the hardware store. Okay, we're drilled out. This was way too torquey. So what I did is I just grabbed the old battery-powered DeWalt. I was able to get cut through that a little bit easier. So yeah, let's get a rag and clean that up. I think you can actually buy bushings for this if you did screw this up, and you can go back to your factory setup. Of course, we're not doing that. So what I like to do, it's not the cleanest drill out, but it took her to 3/4 all the way. Oh, I was gonna get PVC, right? way too expensive. One stick was like $60. Cool. So that's what we're looking like. Now this one's actually gonna go, that's the wrong one. I don't want to use that one. Yeah, here we go. So this is what we're gonna be looking like here. Come on now. And then that'll get torqued down pretty good. And then we'll drill out the other side, and we'll get our pieces put in there, and then we can measure what our pipe needs to be. Basically, in total length, we got to have 55.5 inches, and then we'll leave ourselves with adjustments so we can get the toe just right. Just coat her in some kind of oil here, and the key is to hold onto the battery end. Just like that. That wasn't too bad. Just a little chattery. It's not as clean as like an end mill or, you know, other options that we don't have. Maybe a couple burrs. I'm going to take a flapper disc, and I'm just going to smooth these out to get rid of any burrs, because when we want a nice flat surface on both sides so that our piece is clamped down 100% positively. So now a friend of mine was suggesting, you know, why not do this? That's a nice fit in there. Good as she's gonna get. So our toe link could be above, it would be almost above the pumpkin, and it would give us a lot more clearance. This is not the end I wanted to use though. Toe link. And our steering, our drag link. Oh, gotta put the washer in the correct way. Okay. So, you know what? We might be able to do this on top, actually. It's looking like we're going to be able to. So, we're going to do our toe length first. It needs to be 55.5. I've got my ends set up with the amount of threads I want sticking out, and I've got the jam nuts on as well. So we're sitting at 60.5. Have to reset it again. And we have a lot of adjustment here, so we can fine tune it. So 5.5 right there. So that means our tube needs to be chopped off there. I think we're going to be okay. Oh. Okay, so I had myself a little worried about the travel of the drag link, but now that I actually have my tube on here, it's a totally different story. Check this out. This is kind of where I want to be, but I think the angle will match the track bar pretty close if we go up top. But look how much further I got on this. This is where it stops. Like another 9-10 inches above the thing there, so I think we'll be good there. I need to get a level and make sure the axle is level. I'm gonna get the steering wheel closer to where we need to be. Yeah, we could even shim it with some washers to get our angle right. So the track bar is 39.5 inches long. I've made this with the eyelets in there and it there with some threads left. I've made this whole thing here 39.5. So far the only thing we hit right here on the diff cover at basically full lock. So I'm gonna come in and make some adjustments to my stops if I got them. I thought I did. I'll have to look. Oh yeah, I see them. They're right here on the ends. Okay, we'll adjust those. Hopefully we got enough throw on it. And then we kind of hit here on full lock going that way. But I think we can actually get a shorter bolt for this. Or even maybe flip the bolt around so we have a head here and not this giant nut deal going on. So we might change that. I'm pretty sure we're going to change that. And then let's see, let's put our spacer in here. Damn, that puts us almost pretty much parallel with the track bar. This is freaking awesome. Now, I think what I might do, because I got a little bit more angle of the dangle with these spacers I got down here. I might order some of those and we'll swap them out here. We'll probably put the truck on stands and we'll drop the axle down and see if this starts to bind. It's gonna have to drop down quite a bit in order for it to start to bind up though. Yeah. Cool. Alright, well, let's get the drill and drill that out. She's gonna be a bit of a fighter. What if we need to take that out and put it in the drill press, which I don't have. I really don't want to take that off. I can get a wrench on it. I'm pretty sure I can get my pitman arm puller in there. And shoot. A little warm. Now I might have to take this pitman arm off and take it to our friend Scott. Oh, that battery's dead. Huh. Yeah. It's like, I wonder if Napa can pour that out. Like, you guys got a drill press? Okay, tubes. We'll be back.